Hey everybody, this is Daryl here on Big D's Fig Farm. It's April the 21st, day after Easter, 2025. And again, I'm continuing on my assessment, my spring assessment of what kind of winter damage I suffered this year. Again, it was a cold winter for us, multiple days below 20. Really didn't get down below 15 too many times, I don't think, but it was a cold winter, a lot of snow for us around here anyway. We don't normally have it that cold. This is my Chicago Hardy, and true to its name, it's looking great. Very little, if any. I think maybe one little branch down there doesn't show much sign of life. It's red, and in my experience, red means dead. If the tree limb is turning red, it often means that it is a dead limb, or at least the wood is not going to be viable much anymore. Black also is another color that's not a good sign. You're looking for the gray color like the most of this is, but this tree looks great. I would give this a 1, maybe a 2. It's looking really good. I think for the most part, very little damage at all. Now you come over here to my Olympian. It's supposed to also be a hardy variety, but it did not fare well. Matter of fact, it looks completely dead. I don't know that there's any life. I've done scratch tests multiple places, and there's no green. It's all brown under it, which is another test you do. You come and you scrape the bark off. See there where it's brown, it's not green. If you go to a live branch, which let me hop back over here and I'll show you an example of what it's supposed to look like when you scratch it off. See the green? See green there? There's what it's supposed to look like. That's a sign of good, healthy, live wood. So I give the Chicago Hardy a 1, maybe a 2 at the worst, and the Olympian's going to be a 5, hopefully a 4. I'm hoping there'll be something that maybe comes up from the roots or some bud that breaks out, but it doesn't look real promising right now. I may have lost this one. This doesn't look real good. So that's the Olympian and the Chicago Hardy. And here we have a Teramo. This will be the second or third year of this in ground as well. It's definitely got some damage. I'm probably going to give this a 3. Although this has some life still in it. I just did a scratch test right here. You can see it's got green. So this limb is still viable, at least it should be. And this one here has actually got buds coming out on it. It's budding out a couple places on this one. So that one's good. A lot of red on the other ones though. Got red here, don't know. Yeah, see how brittle that is? You can't even bend it. They just snaps right off. So I may have lost 50% of that tree. So I'm gonna give that a 3 right now. It may get a little better as we go, but that's the Teramo. This is my English brown turkey, or maybe Brunswick. I got this from my parents. They grew it for years and years. They always said it was brown turkey. But then as I got a little bit more knowledgeable about figs, it doesn't look like a regular brown turkey. And I understand there's lots of brown turkeys. So this is the Brunswick kind of fig. It's larger, greenish brown. But it's not super prolific or vigorous grower. But it does put off breba and large ones. And you can see already got some figs on there. Starting already in a couple places on this little teeny thing. But so I mean, every branch has got growth on it, so that'll get a 1 as far as handling the cold of the winter. Gets a 1 on our English brown turkey. And this is my LSU Purple. This will be probably the 3rd or 4th year in ground this season. Fared well. It started actually budding out for one of my first trees in ground to start budding this year. But then another frost came and put a hurting back on it, and slowed it down for the frost damage, but it's still good. 80-90% of the tree is budding out and putting out green. There is some damage, lost wood here. Here's a red one here. And you slightly bend it, you feel it start cracking. It's dry. So there was some damage to it, but very little. So I'll give this a 2 for the LSU Purple.